before to discover who will win the startup competition, we call on the stage our partner from Pegasus Tech Ventures, Bill Reichert.
Thank you.
Ciao, Bill. How are you?
Live. Thank you so much. I tell you, how you guys doing over here? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So I am so honored and delighted that Pegasus Tech Ventures and Startup World Cup has had the opportunity to partner with Search On and We Make Future and the team that put this all together here in Rimini. And so thank you all for letting us be one of your partners. So you guys, we're almost done there. You know, the hamsters are whirring on the circle, trying to do the calculations. Actually, my understanding is they decided to have ChatGPT check all the judges to make sure they make the right decision. Okay, so we're cranking on that. So while we're waiting, I just wanted to share a little bit about Startup World Cup, about Pegasus, and I was also asked to give the group a little bit of a taste of Silicon Valley. And so let's start with Startup World Cup. Startup World Cup is one of the largest and richest startup competitions on the planet with a grand prize of $1 million. So one of you guys is going to get to come to San Francisco at the end of November to compete for a $1 million prize against all the other regional winners coming from around the world. So Startup World Cup is something we started about 8 years ago with the idea that what we wanted to do was celebrate innovation, celebrate entrepreneurship, and connect innovation ecosystems from around the world to each other, reinforce them within their ecosystem, and then also, selfishly, we wanted to connect them to Silicon Valley so that we could plug in to all of this talent wherever it is on the planet. So what we do is we run over 50 regional competitions around the world, all over the planet, and the winners come to San Francisco to compete for this $1 million grand prize. So that $1 million prize is going to be given on December 1st, 2023 in San Francisco. We're running a 3-day event starting November 29th, that's the semifinals, November 30th, and then December 1st is the grand finale, which is a conference and a competition that has, you know, some of this feel. It's about 4,000 people that come to San Francisco from all over the world to get a taste of Silicon Valley and to participate in this competition. So Pegasus is the founder, organizer of Startup World Cup. We look for partners all over the planet, like We Make Future, to run these competitions to bring the best startups from wherever they're coming from. And so Pegasus is a global venture capital firm, are headquartered in Silicon Valley with offices around the world. We've made over 250 investments over the years in some really interesting companies like SpaceX and 23andMe and SoFi and others. So that's Startup World Cup and Pegasus. In the few seconds that I have left, the organizers asked me to provide a sort of micro TED Talk on the top 10 VC secrets that entrepreneurs need to know, but VCs don't tell them. So I'm obviously not going to have time to do 10. But let me do a couple. So, secret number 1, really important for entrepreneurs to appreciate this. This was my epiphany when I made a transition from being an entrepreneur to being a venture capitalist. Contrary to popular belief, VCs do not make investments with their brains. They make investments with their hearts. VCs, believe it or not, are people as well. And so what you've got to do as an entrepreneur is not just tell them graphs and tables and data and we're going to disrupt this $56 billion industry. You've got to get to, wow, that's amazing. You can do that. We want to invest in you. Getting to wow is not an intellectual process, it's an emotional process. You've got to get the VCs to fall in love. They're not going to fall in love if you just describe your technology. So that's secret number one. Secret number two is about, well, as far as I'm going to be able to get. But believe it or not, VCs do not invest in entrepreneurs who are nice. So it's not that we want to invest in entrepreneurs who are jerks, but we want to invest in entrepreneurs who have an incredible sense of urgency, an incredible sense of getting things done. And unfortunately, most nice people are not urgent enough. We don't want you to be jerks, but we want you to have a high sense of urgency and a high sense of the need to get things done. So now, I know I'm out of time, and so with that, what we're going to do is we're going to move to the presentation of the winner. So now, let's see. Where's the trophy? Anybody?
Yes, it's coming. Thank you so much, Rick. Where are you from? Where are you from?
I am from Northern California, Silicon Valley.
Welcome to Italy.
It's so delightful to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill.
Yes.